Hello everybody, it's me Juan again from Juan's Garage, and this time I'm going to fix the garage. Actually, the garage door actuator. It screws nicely. Oh shoot, then it gets to this part and it just wants to come apart on me. It's where the joint is, and the problem is this guy here is beginning to fail. And I'm going to show you what a good one looks like. This is the new one here, and if you notice, it has teeth on it, right in here. Now those teeth, they engage the worm drive or the screw drive, and that's what slides this forward and backward. Okay, if I flip this up, you can see it. Okay, see, that's how it comes up. It engages the screw drive in there, and that's what makes your garage door opener slide open and close. I'm going to replace this. All right, so step number one is safety first. You never know who's going to push the garage door button or come around the corner, and they don't know that you're working on the garage, and they're going to be in their car and they're going to click their clicker and they're going to actuate the garage. So what you want to do is, there we go, pull this guy out. So now nobody's going to actuate the garage door opener while you're working on it. Trust me, it happens. Somebody will come around the corner when your kids or your wife, and they're going to hit the button to enter the garage, and you're going to be working on it, and you're going to be in for a big surprise. So always safety first, unplug the darn thing. Okay, to remove the shoe, you want to disengage this arm here, okay? So they make it really easy. You've got a little clip here. Sometimes it's a cotter pin, some other kind of pin. So you're going to pull this off, and this pin will come out, and this arm will fall away from the shoe. Then you can slide the shoe freely. And you take these two bolts off up here, these two, and then you can remove the track, pull it up off to the side, slide the shoe off, and slide it back on. I'll see if I can show you that. All right, so now you see I got the arm off. Okay, just let it down and it'll rest. Now you can slide the shoe, okay? You can slide the shoe past the switch, either way, it doesn't matter. Now, I can't slide it all the way off because it bumps into the spring. So that's why we have to take the rail off, move it to the side, and then we'll slide the shoe off and replace it with the new one. Okay, now that we're at this point, you want to make sure that you slide the shoe off and put the new one on in the same orientation that it was originally. Okay, you notice the little arm is looking or pointing toward me, okay? So that's how you're going to put it back on. I'm going to see if I can slide this up. Okay, see, I took it off. We just slide this guy off. Come on, okay. And he's off. And I get the new one. And I just dropped it. Okay, well that's what happens when you're trying to do this stuff one-handed. Okay, so if I was a real pro, I could do this without dropping them. Okay, so you take it back and you're gonna slide it back on the rail. Okay, bingo, just like that. All right. So now if you want to test it, see how it slides? Now you let this go back up. You engage it in that position, and it locks. Okay, so we're good to go. Now let's take a look at the other one before we go. So this thing here, I don't know if you can see it, but the teeth are starting to get a little chewed up in there. And that's why they're not grabbing anymore. They're starting to slip, okay? That's why you replace these. I've had this garage door opener about 27 years, and this is the second time in those 27 years that I've had to replace this, okay? You don't have to buy a whole new garage door opener. All you need to do is replace these bad parts, and they're super easy, all right? Okay, so now that I've got it all put back together, and don't forget to take the old little pull string off from the other one and put it on the new one. It's ready to go. Now remember, if this thing ever fails, you can always pull down on this. If you didn't know, pull down. This engages it, and you can open the garage door manually, okay? And then just click it back up to lock it in, and it's good to motorize again. So now I'm gonna plug the unit back in and test it. Okay, here goes. Remember it used to stop and grind? No more. All the way to the end. It stops there. Bingo. Looking good. Another wet, rainy day out here. Alrighty, so it works great. Now, once again, if you want to do this manually, pull it and it unlocks the shoe. And now you can slide your garage door all the way closed. See that? Takes a little effort. And then just come up here and lock this guy back up. There we go. Slide him in a position where he engages, and you're good to go. So that's in case that thing ever fails, or if you have a power outage and you can't get your car out of the garage, pull the rope, unlock it, and lift it by hand. That's another thing they don't tell you. You'd be surprised how many people don't know about that. Alrighty, this is Juan from Juan's Garage, Fixing the Garage, signing out.